Well, good morning. I know many of you. For those of you who don't know me, like as Dr. Lee said, my name is Townsend. I'm the Deputy Executive Director for the Northwest Chapter of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation really strives to care for patients and to work with families and patients in a way that empowers them to take charge of their care. We do that as part of our mission to accelerate research efforts towards cures for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, and to improve the quality of life of children and adults that are affected by those diseases. I don't have to tell you that those diseases are devastating for families and have significant impact on the lives of patients. Our role in partnership with you is really to support those patients and to leverage our years of major foundational investments towards cures for IBD. We do that in a variety of ways. We have over $350 million invested in research to date, and we invest in research by raising money locally at things like the Take Steps Walk, a flag football tournament, Spin for Crohn's and Colitis Cures, which is coming up on November 27th. If you want to do something, get involved, you can register for that event. And then we provide education for patients. We do that at very low cost, free of charge for anybody that cannot afford usually the $10 fee for lunch and parking. And we host 2 conferences in the Seattle area, one in Bellevue, one in Seattle, in March and September roughly. And coming up in partnership with Seattle Children's Hospital, we have a pediatric education day in the South Sound at YMCA Camp Coleman, where we host our summer program for kids with IBD. The summer program for kids with IBD is really an opportunity for kids to experience a summer camp away from their parents, maybe for the first time, with other kids who have IBD, and to be empowered to know that they're not alone on this journey, that there are other kids like them. Special thanks to Teresa Walks for everything she does for that program, and Seattle Children's in their partnership. The point of all of that is to empower patients in a way that allows them to take charge of their own care and to work with you and the physicians that you work with to make sure that they're receiving the best treatment for them. Our hope is that the things that you talk about today, learn today, that are discussed today, can be applied individually as necessary, and that patients can find a supportive community in the IBD world through the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. In addition to these things, we have a wealth of resources, including peer-to-peer mentorship for newly diagnosed patients. We have an international conference for researchers presenting the most cutting-edge research in the world on IBD. And there are countless brochures and pages on our website of information for patients that have questions. Ultimately, we invest most of our money in research towards cures and new therapies. And the point of that is that our mission drives us forward to cure these diseases. And we'll do that, but until we do that, we will continue to support patients, and we will empower them to take charge of their care, and we'll do that in partnership with you. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about who we are, what we offer patients, how we can partner better together, stop by the booth in the hallway. My colleague Jody will be here all day, Jody DeLay, our education support manager. I'll be around, say hello. If we haven't met, I would love to meet you, and thank you for your partnership. Thank you, Dr. Lee and everyone here, much appreciated. Thanks.